Namaste, Jai Bharat. Excuse the background sound. Vinayak Puja, Ganesh Puja is going on. So, please excuse me the background sound. All citizens of Bharat, I call them to recall, recollect, and keep remembering our ancestry, our history, and our ancestors. I give the example of Vishnugupta. Many might not know him by his name, Vishnugupta, but he is more known as Chanakya. Chanakya, as his father's name was Chanaka, and then also is called as Kautilya for various reasons. He was an Acharya in Magadha. Then, of course, he has moved to the University of Takshila, taught there, and also wrote the most famous, impact making, and very impressive book of Arthashastra, not Tarkashastra. That was by Akshapada Gautama Maharshi. Now, if you look at Chanakya, his life and his results, it gives you a lot of instructions and indications in which direction you should move. There was a time when the king Nanda insulted him, and he said, I'm a teacher. He said, मैं अध्यापक हूँ. I'm a teacher. I make kings. And he did make kings. His journey of life, from that point till the Chandragupta was made the king emperor, that too not as an enemy of Nanda, but matrimonial relations, etc., were made. You see his movement forward. Look at that ancestry of you and me. And when the situation comes, when difficult situations comes to Bharat reacts this manner, which the world, especially the Europeans, do not understand and do not know. Presently, I would say, Donald Trump, is dealing with the wrong person, dealing in a wrong manner with the wrong person. This person comes from that ancestry, and this person belongs to that ancestry, and this person is so capable and sturdy that none of your play is going to work with him. He doesn't know this history. These people do not know their history. So they think, Trump or his associates or all of this thing, that they can deal with everyone in just the manner as they want, which is not quite possible to a nation with a history, to a nation with a culture, and to a nation with people who carry the spirit of their ancestors. Their ancestors are our ancestors. Our problem is that we are unable to live up to the full spirit of our ancestors, which is very tough and rather near impossible. But there will always be many people who can do that, and we have that team ruling this nation. Now we see that. So Trump is dealing with the wrong person in a wrong way. You don't understand their inner spiritual strength. You don't understand their inner capabilities. They know how to make terms with people, phenomenal world. So Chanakya, look at the way he just says, the king, I will replace you with a genuine king, and the point between this point to the the creation of Chandragupta, you have a lot of lessons to learn. And we have such leaders in our nation. I'm not just speaking about my Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi. I'm talking about he and his entire team. Once he is capable, the team automatically becomes capable. They all have the inherent ability of such capability, but they simply want someone to guide them, ensure them, assure them that they can go ahead, and he is doing that. Play. I'm talking about the tariff game. Play. We would survive. We can endure and we can survive. We are doing that. So, citizens of Bharat, remember your history, remember your ancestry, remember the inherent abilities, capabilities inside you, already implanted into you by your ancestors. We have nothing to worry about. We know how to face hard situations. We are not soft Amal babies. Amal, of course, I'm sorry, in a good sense. We are not soft babies who will just collapse when adverse things happen. Adverse things happen. We'll stand by it. We'll deal with it. And we'll endure it and overcome it in time with our own made abilities. So we are facing that situation undoubtedly. The tariffs would have their impact on us. Of course, we understand it will have more impact on others and those who implement on themselves more, because they're very short-sighted people, impulsive people, egocentric people, dealing with someone who is calm, equanimous, and steady, and spiritually deep, like yogis. This is the situation presently. We have to be together. The last sukta of Rigveda, Sangachatvam Sambhadattam, be together. Rigveda concludes its last 10th mandala saying, be together, have one mind, one resolve. We need that right now. You just forget about or ignore the spurious elements who pretend to have Bharatiya Sanskriti in them. There are many who are hybrids, who can't have the implanted Bharatiya Sanskar in them. Just forget about them. They will speak about fine rhetoric words. Forget about them. They are themselves deceiving themselves into false consciousness and are trying to spread false consciousness. Fight that. Identify your astitva. Identify your real authentic existence and be with the forward march of our nation. It's nothing new to us. We have done it multiple times in the past, throughout the history, unknown period of history of this nation. You cannot fathom how old Bharat is. No one knows how old is the Sanskriti, because no one can say with clarity, clearly, how old the Vedas are. And the Sanskrit really predated Vedas. Vedas, of course, is a matured point where they become explicit. And the Vedic period is unknown to us because we lived in Shruti Smriti traditions. So, brace, citizens of Bharat, face the adversaries and be with our people who take us from glory to glory, strength to strength. Support the rule of the nation. Be with them. Whatever you can do, like the story of squirrel in Ramayana, whatever you can do, continue doing it. I know most of us have, as I think, do think like this. Most of us. I see very rare exceptions when I interact with people in various forums. Most of us. But continue doing it with increased vitality and strength. Go on. It's our nation. From glory to glory, we will overcome all this bad times. We have already overcome worse times. You know it. Worse times. We shall beat again. Namaste. Jai Bharat. Jai Shri Ram.